Hello everyone, how are you today? This is LEGO Multiverse Studios with another episode of If It Were a Lego Set. Today's episode is Season 4, Episode 8, and it is called The Beach Truck, because it's supposed to be a thing where, you can sell stuff, or, the stuff that you have at the beach, there are flippers, life jackets, I don't know, I put a toolbox in there, this water gun. It may not be stuff that's just specifically used at the beach, it could be, a water park, or just a pool. But I especially love this build because I also built it with my friend. A different friend from, if you remember, episode 4 of this season, I built the Lego City Prison Island with one of my friends. I built this with a different friend. But anyways, credits to him. And it was super fun building it with him. And as you know, I'm not the best at building cars, so my friend's creativity really helped make a car that doesn't look like a giant box. It actually looks like a car. Because most of the other cars that I have built look like just giant boxes. But anyways, let's get started with today's build. So the first minifigure I'm going to do, she came in a Lego set, the People Pack set, the Mountain, or something like that. It was one of my favorite Lego sets, and it was a People Pack, as I said. And this was one of the minifigures, and so was the other minifigure. So when I first got that set, I created a lot of the minifigures into my own characters. And actually, I did post a video earlier today, and it's a character spot, or characters spot, I guess, because it's a video for the Selfieson family. And this is Jessica Selfieson. And as you can see, I used her a lot, so she's cracked and stuff, her arms are loose. It's very hard to do stop motion with her, but I still really love this minifigure. So first, she has the red ponytail hairpiece, and then this face, it's kind of hard because there's so many minifigures with this face, but I will always call this the Jessica face because this was the first character that I used the face for. But it's a smiley face with sunglasses, and she has the second face without the sunglasses. She's still smiling, and she also has a phone, the old version of the phone in this color. A torso that, as I said, is cracked and stuff. Very like it. I cannot make her arm stay up without my finger holding it. As you can see, it is a star there, and it's a really nice sweater. It looks really nice. And there isn't any leg printing, just normal blue legs. But I didn't really change the minifigures when I got them in the set that it came in, although they were not characters before. I made them my own characters. So that's it for Jessica. Next is Mr. Selfieson himself. And he's supposed to be like a selfie guy, and he takes selfies of literally everything. And if you check, he's actually in a lot of my videos. Not every one of them as I want him to be, but he is in a good amount of my stop motions and even set reviews sometimes. And I got my inspiration for the selfie man actually from this Lego stop motion YouTube thing from Wild Brain. It was called Billy Brick's Wild Brain, and he was this guy who took selfies of everything. So I got my inspiration to this guy. And as I said, didn't change him at all in the set that he came in. He came with a dark brown combed hairpiece. I really like this one. He comes with a face that is slightly common, but it's not terribly common. It has a mustache and he's smiling. I really like this one face. And then the second one, he's laughing, or when he's taking a selfie. Really like the second face and the first one. And for his torso, I really like this one because this one is not too common. It's like a beach scene, and I love it. It just looks so nice. And then on the back, it's the same thing. And for the legs, yeah, it's just a normal 10 legs. But actually, this minifigure would be, terribly, terribly, probably broken into, pieces, not, Lego pieces, but, the pieces themselves would be broken. But thanks to my sister, she got the same set, a little bit after me, and so she let me use the same pieces, because mine were pretty much, falling apart. I used the face from a different set, and their hairpiece isn't too much, it isn't too hard to find, but I used the legs and torso for my sister, thank you to her. But the other one is very loose, and even still this one, it has some cracks in it. On the feet there, if you can see. And surprisingly not on the arms, or the torso, which is really great. He usually has a selfie stick that I always use for him. It's the cell phone on this, selfie stick. Although in this set, I think I'll use this one. It was the one from, Spotlight from the, Lego City stunt sets, and this was his selfie stick. It was just a camera on a new piece, and I really like it, so I thought I'd include it in this one. But just to show you what his regular one looks like, this is the one that I always use for him, and this was the one that came in the set that I got him in. So I feel like I'm just gonna keep this one for him, and maybe use this one, I don't know, I'm not sure. This is his selfie stick, and he will always use this selfie stick when taking selfies. So really, the Selfieson family, they don't I don't remember what the dad's job is. I think his job is just taking selfies, but this car is supposed to be like selling beach stuff. I wasn't sure if I'd make them the ones who would actually be selling the stuff. I'm not necessarily sure who would be, but I just thought I'd put them here for people to be at the beach. Although I don't think I actually have a specific character who would be doing it. So for now, those are going to be the only characters in the set. So now we can get to the actual build. So starting for the front, it has actually some old Lego pieces in a red and gray color. It does kind of make it look like a criminal truck, but it's not supposed to be like a criminal getaway car. It's supposed to be a beach stuff selling car. I know it doesn't look like one, but it is. Like, when me and my friend were building it, we weren't necessarily, like, thinking about what it was gonna be, but then later on I just decorated the inside. But even though the colors don't really say, like, this is a beach car, you know what? I don't care. I think it looks great. So, it has this one piece. I'm not sure if that's a sticker or printed. I know it's an old piece. It looks printed, but it looks really nice. And then these are the roof top pieces for the thing that's in front of the car. I forgot what it's called. This doesn't open. Sorry, I forget a lot of things, or at least a lot of names for things when I'm making videos. Sorry about that. And it has the windshield in the tinted gray color. And so going over to here, it has this piece that you can take off and then put it this way. And there's like a little step here. And I guess I just have this selfie stick that someone can sell or something, but it just kind of like helps it hold up there. I don't know, but you can put that there, and then you can climb up on that or on here. And so you take off the top, and then you take off this part, and inside is actually just a bunch of beach stuff, or at least swimming stuff. As you can see, there's a water gun. There's also some a couple life jackets, some flippers, a toolbox. I'm not sure what they use that for, but you could put whatever you need there, maybe for fishing, whatever that thing is called, buoy. I don't remember. And a jet ski in the back. Oh, and also some binoculars. So I'm going to show you the inside by taking the top off, and yeah, I just added some extra silver pieces, and yeah, it's not one big piece, it has a few pieces holding it together, but I really like it when it just clicks in here. It just feels really nice when it just gets in there. Sometimes this piece in the back blocks it, but I'm just going to take it off, and as you can see, there are some studs holding it up there, and on the inside, as you can see, it has all the different things, the life jackets, the flippers, the other stuff. Yeah, so, and there's also room at the front where the person can drive it. And also, this part back here is like a little solar panel, I guess, to help it drive. It's really nice. And you can take it out, but once you put it back in, you can flip this open. Actually, you can put something in there. I'm not sure what you put in there, but there's like a little place where you can put something in there. So you can close that up, and then put the wall back on this side, which can actually, if you want, you could decorate it to be a sign or something, because it can go and stick on the roof. Sorry. And then you can just place it back in there, it fits really nicely, and then you can place this back on the top. And, sorry, this piece sometimes gets in the way. But then you can just put it back there, and then put this back on the side. And going on the back here, it actually is towing this little jet ski. Well, it's not little. I mean, it's Lego. They're all little, but for minifigures, it's not little. Anyways, I actually recolored it from a different Lego set. It was one of the Coast Guard sets, and it came with a jet ski for one of the Coast Guards, but I recolored it to be mostly a gray color. And I also put a hook at the top in gray, so that it can actually go onto this, and I think that's really nice that it was able to fit there. One thing I'm kind of upset about is that it's still like it has the space underneath, and I feel like this would have been really nice if that just went nicely in there, but it doesn't. But it still is completely fine. So as you can see, for the part that holds it, it's just yeah, not too much. It just has some actually old Lego wheels for the space sets, I think. Some slow pieces, a red dot on top of this clip that holds this onto here, and yeah, and then you can take this off if you want, but it looks better when it's put there. So that is it for today, or at least for this video. I have a couple other videos for today, but that is it for today's episode of If It Were a Lego Set. And unlike seasons 2 and 3, episode 8 is not the final episode. We actually still have 3 more episodes to go for the season, and make sure to check them out in the following next 3 weeks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. Again, credits to my friend for helping me build this. And I also have a character spot video for the Selfieson family, in case you want to know more about them, because there's also another sister and the mom in the family. So you can go check out that video, and Animal Adventure Episode 7. Bye!